My neighbor came by the other day and we were talking about building fences, and he's got a guy that's going to come down and build gates around and some pipe fencing. But he's telling me that he's got a guy that works for him on a regular basis. He's got over 1,100 acres that he has to tend to, and so this guy is every day going out, he's fixing fences. And so that bled into a conversation about an upcoming roundup. And what a privilege it is to be a part of that, where everybody comes together and they help one another. Well, what has that got to do with our devotional today? It's got a lot to do with our devotional today. What our devotional today talks about is that in verse 5 of Galatians chapter 6, that everyone needs to bear his own burden. And so this is talking about the day-to-day things. We all need to take care of those things that the Lord has put in front of us. But he goes on to say that there's going to be a time when difficulties are going to come, and you're going to need to call out for help. And in those times that we ought to help one another. So this is the passage in Galatians 6, 9, and 10. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. We have therefore opportunity. Let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. Boy, it does my heart good to go help my neighbor. It does my soul good to go and to help another in a spiritual need. Let us look for those opportunities. Let us prepare ourselves and our hearts so that when God calls us, we're ready to go. Talked about a roundup. Let me tell you what, we really need a roundup, spiritually speaking, in our world today. What happens if we all collectively come together to do that? Just something to think about. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in.